EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit. You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick. Unsuccessfully. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. On the move to his left. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Browns first down.
This is Hunt. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw to Jefferson on the slant.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 81 yards. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Browns. 49 yards. Dancing to his left. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. To throw, Mayfield steps away. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing is Cousins.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. This is Johnson. He's got it. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. B.C. Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll throw right away. That one is caught by Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Cleveland Browns.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have moved out in front.
The Browns will line up for the
first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
4 yards to go.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Cousins pass.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Johnson, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again, it's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. A very solid gain of 27.
Vikings first down.
A first down throw for Cousins. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Kyle Rudolph.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Cousins again. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Cousins pass.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, we got plenty of fun, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Third and short yardage. Mayfield out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was.
And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
47-yard line.
On first and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield, buying time to his left. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Now K.J. Osborne. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
They go play action. Cousins. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Vikings.
Play action now, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A second down throw for Cousins. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Minnesota.
First down, here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. Finding room inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Vikings first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Again, it's Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game 31-31. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
53 yards.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That's caught at the 2. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Score Vikings 39, Browns 31.
Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Cousins pass.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup there.
3 at the 46.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Greedy Williams picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the 2nd one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Brings up 2nd.
They run again with Hunt.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 52 yards. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Hunt going to run for it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off and give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A huge play there on the screen pass. 65 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. 39. Did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs the kicking team gets the football here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard
They give the Chubb out of the gun. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
The Browns will
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too, because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Cousins again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Cousins to throw it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They get this out left, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen, and the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through, and this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, Minnesota.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Cousins to throw. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big connection on that one. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. One last shot now for Cousins. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. 45. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone. But anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.